All right. So good morning, everybody, once again, and hope we've all set up like you had all the time to, be prepared for the class. So if you are ready, just lift your hand so I can proceed. Right. So hope we all practice and hope we all did the assignments I gave to configure the map the map environment and play around with the VX code. So hope we all did that. If you done the assignments, raise your hand so I can so you can show us. So, I guys, are you hearing me? Am I audible enough?
Yes, sir. Hey,
Okay, so if if you've done the assignment, just lift your hand so that I can you can share your screen and then let us know what you have. Ikemini, you were not with us yesterday. Okay, so I said that you should on your Vex code, right? That you should select the maze playground and then um I said you should select the maze playground and then code the car to move to the finish line. So you guys didn't get that assignment. No one got that assignment. Okay, Motayo. How about the others? Tolu, are you speaking? I can't hear you.
no, sir.
Okay. So, okay. Omotayo, did it run?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Omotayo, share your screen. Let's see what you have.
Yeah, your screen is still on.
Yeah, I'm taking it down. All right. Okay. Wow. Are you guys seeing what was on the screen?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Please clap for Omotayo. This is what I was expecting to see. I was expecting everybody to have done this today, right? Please clap for Motayo. Nice one, Motayo. I've marked your name, right? So anybody else? Yeah, Motayo. Anybody else? Okay, Fasue, let's see. Share yours.
Please, what are we doing? I had network issues, so I was still.
Okay, so it's based on the assignment I gave yesterday, right? For you to um, create the maze playground, right? And then code your car to move around to the finish line.
Yeah, I did it. But it's on another laptop.
Okay, it's another laptop.
Yeah,
Where is it? That's why I say she set up.
I'm not currently with it.
Oh, okay. So when will we see it? So anybody else
Maybe on Monday.
on Monday? Or by Monday you'll be doing something more complex.
Okay.
So anybody else? All right. So you just am Tayo. It's fine. Is it that you didn't get the assignment or what? Please, I need feedback. You did not get the assignment. You didn't hear when I
Sir.
announced it. Huh?
Yes.
Is that the same for others? Or you didn't just feel like doing it? Is any feedback? Oh? Flowers, Dami, and the Okon family.
I did not get it.
You didn't get it. Okay, so I actually announced it at the end of the class. That means people don't like staying till the end of the class because I didn't mean you stay till the end, right? You would have known. Right? So try to be staying till the end of the class. Because most of the times I will not be always like I won't always be submitting the assignment. I won't always be announcing it on the group since it's not really the vital, right? So it's just for the sake of so you can really understand, right? It's to help you, right? And then I'm taking notes of them. Okay, so let's move into what we have today, right? Let's move into what we have today. So we're gonna look at the VS Code, right? So I wanted today that I wanted a situation whereby you guys actually have to like type the codes yourself, like the Python codes yourself, instead of the drag and drop feature. But that is only available on a much higher plan, right? So it's saying here, let me share my screen. Yeah. So it's saying here, um, so the Python language. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I prefer like if you ask me, right, I would prefer typing the codes myself than actually drag and drop. So I tried that feature and then they said that Python language support with blocks, yeah, it's only available on this 119. That's $200 per year per educator. So I would have loved to do this, but it's just that the time base is waste of time because like we're not going to be on this forever. We will not even be on it for up to a week, talk less of a month, talk less of an entire year. So it's pointless, right? So just let that slide, right? So for now, let's keep on, dragging and dropping. So we looked at all the what everything could do yesterday, right? So today we're actually going to do something with what we have, right? Um, so let me. I'll be the one. I'll do the first. I'll do the first example, right? I will code something simple, and then you guys will do something too. Okay, so um, give me a sec. Let me. All right, so today's lesson basically is just where everything comes together, right? So the transitioning from hard coded instructions to like autonomous smart robots using sensors. So today we'll be using sensors, right? So from what Omotola, I think was it Omotayo or Fasue, who shared, okay, it was Fasue. So from what Fasue showed us, right? Fasue,
It was,
can you display
it
your
was
screen again?
Tayo.
Right? Sorry, I didn't get that.
I think it was Tayo, like Tayo.
Okay, it was Omotayo. Okay, Omotayo, can you share your screen again? Show us the code base. Show us your block. Show us your block of code. I want to point out something. So, in the programming world, right, everything is meant to be seamless. And programming has this core. Let me stop my share so you can share. Programming has this core rule, right, that against repetition. So if you are repeating, right, if you are repeating blocks of code, it's look at, okay, just share that code please. Okay, scroll. Can you see this? So in programming, right, in the world of tech, you get, or like coding in general, right? So repetition, it's a no, is a no go in the world. So especially in like in the real world um, environment. So it's supposed to be seamless, right? It's supposed to be more automated than repeating like codes you get. So there are always easier routes to go about it, right? So instead of always having to okay look at see hard coded okay let me have one question now for Omotayo. So let's say for example I changed the maze and playground to like a different pattern. Will your code run?
No, no.
Exactly. Yes. Can everybody agree to that?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
the code will, yes. So the code will not run, right? So why won't it run? Why won't it run? I want not from Omotaya, not from Faswe, not from Tolu, not from Ekemini, from someone else. Not from Adikan, not from Akan. Yeah, from someone else. Why won't it run? If I change the playground, if I change the environment, right, to a different okay, let's say I change the pattern of the maze to a different pattern, why would it run? Okay, anybody can answer due to time. Okay, yeah, Dami, why won't it run? Dami, Dami, I think your mic has issues, or is it from my side? Can you guys hear Dami?
No, not.
Okay, so okay, anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah. Okay, sir, can you hear me now?
Okay, yes, I'm hearing you now. So
Yes, I think each background has its own different type of coding.
it's playground. You mean to say playground?
Sorry, playground has its own different type of coding.
Yes, yes, that's one. That's one. And but that's not it's not you're correct, right, boy? You're not entirely correct. I'm talking based on like the maze itself. You know you know how mazes are now, like you have like different patterns you get, but like you must arrive at the finish line. So if I had put another maze for this particular code base to run, I want to hear why it won't run. Yes, it's yes, it will have like it will have a different code, right? But in the maze like concepts, why won't it run? Yeah, but that's for Dami too. So Dami think you don't have to like just explain everything that's in your mind and then just has to be correct.
So sorry, I didn't get you.
Okay, I said like in I know that the code are you hearing me now? So I don't repeat myself again. Are you hearing me now? Dami?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I said that yes, you are right that the code is different. But like I'm talking about in like the playground aspect, like the maze aspect, right? So if you go to okay, Omotayo, take us to your playground, take us to the maze. To the maze. Take us to the maze. So okay, don't move it yet. Okay, yeah. So if I had changed this maze now to a different pattern, like maybe let's say I use like a different route to get to like another finish line, right? Why won't her code base run if we use another playground with like a different maze pattern? Because she more like had coded the movement. She had coded the movement. So anybody has an idea? Anybody else? Something I'm looking for. Okay, Fasu, yeah.
And
You are mute.
the maze is not dynamic. So her code is just to fit the maze.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I was looking at for. So her code now, right, is like hard coded to this maze. You get the code base is not dynamic, right? It's if I give another an environment. Okay, let's say if I put her code base now in your house, right? It may end up hitting something else. Like it may not work the way it's supposed to work because like of the environment. So code is supposed to be dynamic, not hard coded to like a certain environment. So how can we make it dynamic? Pasu, you want
Um,
to say something?
no, no, no.
Okay, I saw your hand. That's why. So how can we make it dynamic? This is where this is where this is where we see. So how can we make it dynamic, right? By the use of sensors, right? Um um so now we're going to look at sensors. So the only way you can make it dynamic for it to like run in different environments or in different um yes in different playgrounds in this context of VR and VX, right? So the only way to do that is with sensors and yeah, sensors basically. So it needs to receive an input, right? It needs to be smart in some way, right? This one you're actually controlling it to like move to a certain, but it has to be able to make its own decisions. That's where decisions comes in. You get, so he has to be able to make his decisions, right? So now we're going to actually do this same thing, but now we're going to actually make use of sensors, and we'll see how everything plays out. So that in a way that if I change the environment, it will still run. You get, if I bring this code to like a real world this thing, it will still run. Yeah. So in this Vex, Omoto, you can take down your screen now. So in this Vex VR, right? Uh, so in this Vex VR, we have two major types of sensors from what I saw yesterday. So there is the distance sensor, which is the eye. Okay, yeah, there's the distance sensor, and then there is the sensor. So basically, the distance sensor, which is the eye, measures how far an obstacle is in terms of millimeters. So this is the sensor we're looking at here, right? This we can see. So this line here is the eye sensor, right? So it just basically it measures how far an obstacle or an object is in millimeters. So we're looking at uh, this particular circle, right? So that is the distance sensor. Yes. And then there's the bumper sensor. So the distance sensor is more like a proximity sensor, right? And then there is the sensor, which is this one, right? And I think I saw it somewhere else. Yeah, okay, it's just that one. So this is the bumper sensor. You can see where my mouse is, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is the bumper sensor. So basically, the bumper sensor is, so let's use a normal human being for example. So in this particular box where, okay, normal human beings have five sense organs, right? The eye, the nose, the like smell, touch, hearing, and what else? Sight, smell, touch, uh, hearing, and what's the last one again? Sorry, I can't remember. Did someone to remind me the last sense organ?
Statist.
Yeah, taste. Yeah, so human beings have five senses, but in this particular this thing, right, we only have two. So if we're bringing that human this thing, we're going to have the eye, and then we're going to have touch. So it has the ability to see, and it has the ability to touch. So the bumper is that touch, right? So the bumper basically just detects when the robot like physically collides with like a wall or like a barrier, right? So if it collides, that is the bumper. That is how the bumper sensor works. So that's based on what I um, um, based on what I checked yesterday, right? Because I actually interacted with this site. So we are going to look at how they come into play, right? So I actually wanted coding myself, but I couldn't delete. Can you see? Can you see what they're saying? Cannot edit
Uh,
in read-only editor. Yeah, so I can't do that. So we just have to use their method. So let me just take down all of this. Right. Let's take down all of this. Right. So and then we'll have like so I wanted to have my own let me see if I can create my own logic. Let me see if I can create my own logic. Alright, so we'll just name this main. Alright. Let's name this main and then um, okay, I need to define main. Okay, yes. Yeah, so this is my own logic, right? All right. So you can have this, right? And then, okay, do I need to define? Let me edit. Supposed to, I don't know. But there's no point. Let's edit this. All right. So I've created my my function, right? So this is just like more like a main function. So now let me add a while loop, right? So this while loop basically is gonna is what I want it to do, right? I want it to keep checking the sensors forever. So to just keep checking the sensors, right? Where is it? Yeah. So I'll just attach it here. So it's gonna be wild. It's supposed to be wild true. Let me check. Um, well, let's check the sensor. Uh, no, it's not. I'm looking for the wild true. Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I mean, okay, so um, epics. Let's see something. Okay, okay, I know what I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be using a forever this thing, a forever block instead of the while block. So let's take this out first. Take this out. Let's use this. All right. So it's while true, right, back. So we have the while true now. Yeah. Um, so that's what they call their forever. I mean, they are while true. So while true is forever, then while false is this other one. Right. So now uh, I want the sensors to be on indefinitely. And so what I'm looking out for, right, before I even start doing anything, what I'm looking out for is that I want a situation whereby if the wall is closer than say 200 millimeters, right, that it should turn away from the wall. So if it's approaching the wall, like, and it's getting um, closer, like if the distance between the car and the wall is less than 200, that it should turn right. It should turn. It should turn away from the wall, right? So it should turn right. Let's say right by 90 degrees, and then if not, it should keep driving forward. So that would be it. So that means the car will keep driving. So it will keep driving. You get it won't stop. But if it's about approaching a wall, it should turn to the right. Right. So do you understand? Do you understand?
Not
Are
really
we
sure.
Not
following?
really.
Huh?
Um, sir,
Shall I explain again?
yes, explain that different part. The block I'm
Okay.
actually looking for.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, what I want, right? I want the car to keep driving. It shouldn't stop, right? It should keep driving, but there's a twist. So it should keep driving, yes. But if it's approaching a wall, or if it's approaching, like, if there's a barrier, and then it's about approaching it, like if the distance between the car and the barrier is less than 200 millimeters, right? It should turn immediately. You get, so that means if it's getting close to the wall, it should turn. That's just the entire knowledge. So if it's getting close to the wall, it should turn and then face it should turn to the right and then face the other side and then keep going. And if it's about to reach another wall, it should turn again, keep going like that, like that. That's just the idea. Do you understand? Okay, let me just maybe I do it right. I'm just telling you what I want to do so you can have an idea. So so while true, right? I wanted, so I want the code I'm looking at for now is if the distance dot get distance in millimeters is less than 200. So let me see if I can find that block. If distance dot get distance, that means we're looking for an if then else block, right? So if, okay, if then else, this one. So if then else, right? So if, so now we are going to look for a decision, a decision block, because we have to put something, we have to put a decision after this if, right? So if the distance is if the distance, let's look at, yes, so this is what we're looking at. Is it this one? If distance, hold on, if distance, let me check. No, this not, no, front distance, no, not this one. Let me check up. So we're going to make these our operators. So let me check for light blue. one is um I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Sorry, hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, I know what to do. Let me simplify. Okay, let me use this one. Hopefully, it should be what I'm looking for. Right. Okay. I should put something here. Something should put something. Okay, 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 yes. Okay, so I've got what I'm looking for. I thought that you couldn't put something inside, so you can put something inside the circle, right? So let's have inside the circle, we're gonna put distance in millimeters. Yes, I've seen it. So that means I can put this circle here, right? Hope we are following. Yes, is what I was looking for. And then, so we're looking at if the front distance is less than 200, right? Front distance less than 200. Um, Turn right. So what block are we looking at for now? I mean, so you're gonna go to the drive train, turn right for 90 degrees. Yep. So this is it. It is what we want if the distance is approaching, is about to be less than 200. So when we are driving, don't worry, we'll be looking at that. Remember when we looked at when we looked at the environment, above there was a section that was like giving you terms of like the distance, the axis, and everything. So we're gonna look at that to actually see when they go wrong, right? And then else, what should happen after? What should happen? Drive forward. So that means it should keep driving forward if the distance is greater than 200. That's just it. Right, so let me find that. Drive forward. Yeah, so this is it. Drive forward. Right. So this should be it. Right. So this is what I was looking at for. The only problem I have is that there's a global my variable, but we'll just let that slide. I just want to define a main. So now we're gonna call main at the end. Right. So we have to add the VR thread main. Remember, we have to call main for it to run. So where do I find the VR thread? Is it this? Yeah. Okay, instead let me do this instead. Oh, I can't remove this. Okay, let's attach it to this. Okay, so I cannot use this then. Right, so we've gotten the VR thread. So actually in this in this is this VR thread that makes it run. Right. So I was looking out for this. Okay, so let's run. Let's run. Let me see if I can equip this. Okay, I can equip this. Okay, let's run it and see if our code actually runs because I don't know. I'm hoping it's the bug, but I like debugging. Let me set the playground to like an empty road, an empty room, so that when it's approaching a surface. All right, so let me change this. Let me change this to the number one. Let's use so which playground should we use to run this? I see my screen. Which playground will actually be able to like
Yes,
run
sir.
this for us? Which one should we use?
Dynamic war maze.
Dynamic wall maze. Where is it? Okay. Let's is this it?
Yeah, it keeps changing.
I can't see your screen.
You can see my screen. How about
Yeah, screen black.
everybody else? Okay, so this is what I was
Yeah,
referring
sorry,
to,
sorry, I
right?
can see
So
your
we'll use
screen.
this to actually see the distance.
Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it.
Okay, so we'll use this. Okay,
I can see it now.
okay, so we use this to see the distance. Yes, I've heard. So look at by the right, you can see the distance is at the distance from the this thing surface is 312 within 312 meters. So let's run it and see if it actually runs because I don't know. Ah, what just happened right now? Sorry, hold on. Let's start it. Let's start it again. I don't know. Are you seeing that? Okay, I need to tweak this code a bit because I think we need to increase what should we do, sir? What should we even do? Because you can see the code, you can see the output, right? What do you think we should do? What do you think is the problem?
Uh,
What do you think is the problem? Did you see the code? Did you see the output? Sorry, did we all see the output?
yes.
Yes, sir.
So what was happening? Like, what did you notice, and then what do you think should be the solution? Just I need random ideas. I don't know. I might be wrong, sir.
I think
Nobody's wrong.
that the robots should like um should like should like go like in a straight line. I guess like when they are towing, they should be accurate.
No, it's supposed to move in a straight line, right? But it noticed the barrier, it sends the barrier, and then it now actually turned, right? So now I feel anybody else before I actually tell you what the problem is.
Uh, Personally, I don't like this dynamic one.
What do you say?
Personally, I don't actually like this dynamic one.
You know that selected dynamic now. Was it not you?
Because he said he could do it now.
Okay. So let me tell you what happened, right? So from what I noticed, the distance we set was too far away. Like it's supposed to get really close to the barrier before it actually turns. Okay, look at this one now, for example. It will move forward, right? But then like the distance is too far for it to actually make a proper decision. So it's supposed to even get like let's say 15 meters away. Supposed to get like 15 meters close to the barrier first before he actually makes the decision. So let me try and tweak that a bit. Let me reduce it to 50 meters and see if it will run now. Then if it doesn't run, I will know the problem again. Can you see? Can you see? Is anybody
What,
see my
sir?
screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, so who can tell me the problem now? Because now it's moving in circles. Do you see that it actually
I
had to
think
get
it's because
close?
of the. I think because of the.
No, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. There's
So
something on
can
the
you
loop. Let me show you. Okay, let
yeah,
me show you. Let's okay. Let me show you the loop. Let me show you what is going on. Can you see? Look at what happens when he makes a decision. So what's the problem? What's the issue? I just need. You guys not seen this thing. Oh my god. It's,
Okay,
it's,
sir,
it's
turn
paining me.
right
Oh.
90 degrees.
Exactly. It's turning right. It's supposed to actually, maybe if it's supposed to actually, okay, let's say if I use left, right, it should have been moving the other way around. Maybe it would have actually gone up. So it's actually turning right. It keeps turning right instead of like making its own decision of where to actually move to. That was what I was looking out for. So, so do we know how we can fix that?
Sir, I we barely use Vexria, so I don't think I know.
What do you say?
So I don't really use Vexria, so I don't think I'll know.
You were supposed to actually, um, you're supposed to actually, you know, get familiar with it, right? So we found the first problem that let me pause this first. So we found the first problem that the the sensor, right, was too far away. Let's say it had to be here. Let me use my pen. Let me use my pen. Right. So it had to be here. Where is it? Yeah, you have to get, okay, let's say this is the barrier, right? And then the distance from here, from from here to here should be 200, 200, right? So it was not that was not enough for it to like make a good decision. So let's say if it gets somewhere here, right, it spots this barrier, right? I didn't mean we didn't tweak it to 50. It would have gone forward, right? And then from here, when it gets here, when it's about approaching less than 200, let's say it's going to 190. Okay. Let's say it's going to 190. If it gets here, it will turn back, get somewhere here because there's another barrier here that is approximately 200, right? So it gets somewhere here, turns around, comes here, turns around, comes here, turns around. Since I'm actually coding it, right? So instead, instead we can sorry, hold on. So let me fix up something here. Hold on. Sorry.
So have you guys eaten today?
Meanwhile, you guys should be like thinking, right? Just be thinking so that when I'm back, you can tell me what you came up with. All right. Sorry for the. Okay, hold on. All right. Sorry for the delay. Right. So let's do something. Let's do something. So I'm trying to make it more complex. I'm trying to make it complex so that I don't know if is it too complex. Is the example too complex? Just that I feel that if I show you if I show you like the hard part, right? If the easy part should be easy, and the the other part should like be more easier to get because you have encountered like the the more complex one. I don't know. There's one analogy like that. I'm trying to put it in a very nice way, but it's funny. But like
Oh, you're breaking.
you get you get what I mean.
I didn't hear you.
Am I breaking? Am I breaking? Am I
You're
still
fine.
breaking?
No, sir.
Okay, so you heard what you got what I said. You got what I said. Yeah. So I want your feedback. Is it too complex? Do you want an easier example? So I would have actually want to fix this, but
So where are
if you don't,
we? I had network
eh?
issue
I
again.
don't. What did you say? Are we all following in the first place? Sorry. Are
Well,
we all following? Are we following? Why am I not getting feedback?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Is the
sir.
code base too hard? Do you understand the code? Do you understand like the block of code? Or is confusing you?
so I don't really know where you are right now.
Hmm?
I don't know where you are right now.
You don't know where I am.
Yeah,
I don't
because I
understand.
had network issue.
I don't understand.
Like,
So I don't understand.
I left the class.
Okay, like people that were on. I'm referring to people that were in the class, like people that are following me, or people that were there when I made the explanation. Do you understand? Like I want your feedback so that I can know. Am I too fast, or is it too? Is it confusing you? Is it too complex? Or
It's
you need
all
an
to me.
eh? Tolu, Tolu, am I breaking?
No, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Am I am I breaking?
Yes, sir.
I'm
No,
breaking.
sir. No, sir.
Uh, what's going on? What I beg? Are you hearing me? If you are hearing me, raise your hand.
Yes.
If you're hearing me, raise your hand. Only four people. That means others are not even following you. Others, you're not following. Andika, is Andika with us? Tolu,
Sir, sir,
are you following?
sir, I can't hear you.
Are you
Yeah, I'm
following? Are
not
you
able
following
to.
me?
No, my network was actually unstable, so I just joined back.
Uh, Flowers, Rikechi. I don't know. I'm feeling that nobody is really understanding what I'm showing. The two and one phone. Andika,
So,
are you
so,
following?
so I've been talking. Yes. So not really,
Are
but
you?
like yeah, no, not really.
Is it from my ends? I want to know. That's what I want to know now. Is it from my
Yes,
side?
I've been listening,
No, sir.
but I can't really get the explanation.
That's what I was saying now. Like I'm asking if you understand. Like nobody's answering me and nobody's giving me feedback.
I've been saying I don't really understand, but like my mic was, like my microphone was mute. Not my mic, but like my microphone was mute.
So who else doesn't understand? Okay, drop your hands. If you don't understand, raise your hand. Okay, if you understand, raise your hand. If you understand, raise your hand. So only flowers understands.
The flowers is just different.
Flowers is different, honestly. So nobody else. Wow. Okay, so flowers. What do you understand? What exactly do you understand?
So, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
So, like, what did you say?
I was asking like, what part of it do you understand? Like that you can explain to others.
I mean, I don't know. It just seems very straightforward. It's just saying that when
Exactly.
started, it seems very straightforward. I don't know how you want me to explain it. It's just
Yeah,
saying that.
I
What?
was expecting. I was expecting that it was straightforward for everyone. Like I was expecting it to be straightforward, but I'm now getting the feedback that nobody understands. It's like it's straightforward. Like it's clearly written there. Like what is supposed to happen is clearly written there. Fast way.
Yeah, but
The I
Yeah. What's going on now?
I don't understand. How is this straightforward?
It's straightforward now.
How?
Okay.
sir, I need to straightforward, but to understand this straightforwardness, actually kind of like where to find this particular stuff is kind of easy.
It's kind of what?
Like hard.
It's hard. Wow.
Yeah.
So just let me just properly welcome all of you now to like the actual coding environment. You get so yes, just honest, thank you, flowers. It's just
It's
understand what
just
you're
understand.
you just have to understand what you're doing, right?
How do you
You have
know
to
these
understand.
things
It's
that you
just
don't
basic
understand
like it's
English?
just basic English knowledge, right?
Okay, sir,
I don't
try
know.
read code.
Huh?
Try resetting the code and run it again.
I should run it again. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Watch.
Now someone drew on your screen.
Wait.
But like there's a bug, like it's clear, like there's a clear bug, right? But I want you to understand to this particular part that we have this bug. That's just the issue.
Yes, I understand this particular.
So you know why it's moving like that?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because of the 90 degrees.
Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I get.
Like explain from the beginning how it moved forward and then everything. Just explain. I want to hear.
Hmm.
Explain with the code. Explain with the code.
Okay, me. Um,
Who is who is speaking? Okay, fast way. Yeah, explain with the code.
okay. Since you use the okay when it started, since you use the forever block, that means if the code is just saying if the front distance in is greater than is less than 50
Less than.
is
Yeah.
less than 50, then you should turn right for 90 degrees.
Else.
Else you should drive forward.
Simple. So it's not. I don't know. I don't know. Do you understand now? I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Do you
just the
need
way
a
the block.
Do you need a
Uh,
simpler Do you need a
uh,
simpler example?
They're looking
Or
to
am I too
some
no,
fast?
sir, it's actually straightforward. Actually,
Yeah. So it's just like it's a quality you actually have to get. Like there are few qualities you actually have to get. Like as a programmer, right? First of all, you need to have debugging skills, right? It's something that I learned. Like till now, I'm still learning debugging. You get so you have to build the debugging skills. Like you're not supposed to be afraid of errors. Normally, errors are supposed to come out. Like I'm always expecting errors. You get so it's um, just that ability to actually know what is wrong, and then like to actually understand the entire system, to actually know where the problem is coming from, right? That's one. Two, you need to be able to think in systems. You need to be able to think like in sequence, right? Understand what you're trying to do at first before, like even if you have to, like even if it means writing it down, write it down, right? Understand that this one should come before this, right? And then try to. So before, if you notice, before I even started coding anything, I told you my intention. I told you what I wanted, right? I told you what I wanted to do first before I actually started doing anything. And then yesterday we actually looked at all what all these blocks does. So it shouldn't be new to you. So what you're supposed to do now is actually test them, right? See what they can actually do. So and also look at their shapes. It's very important. If you notice, this particular green block has cornered edges. So it's supposed to be a decision. So it's supposed to run on it's supposed to run inside blocks like this. Let me show you. Look at, have you seen these spaces? That's where they're
yeah.
supposed that's where they're supposed to come in. These ones are supposed to come in inside something like this, right? Inside these, right? They are called decisions. So they are decisions, right? And then you have the round ones. The round ones come inside the decision. So you have, you look inside, let's say this one now, for instance. Okay, like this repeats this round. You notice the 10 is round. So this round ones can come inside this. This one can come inside this, right? So you need to understand the shapes too. These ones, right, have these corner edges. So they are to fit inside a logic, right? They are to fit inside. If it's notice there's a space that has the like size of that block. So they're supposed to fit inside here. So just you trying to connect all those dots, right? What else? Which other block is there? That's all. You understand? That's also you're supposed to know that you cannot put this one where this one is. Okay, you can put this one inside this one, but you cannot put um, this one. You can't put this one inside this one, right? So first of all, you need to understand the block pattern. Then you need to understand the what you're trying to do, basically the sequence, right? And then try to see what fits and what doesn't fit, right? So I don't know how to explain more than that, shall. But let's do I should I so should I fix this error, or we should look for another example?
Yeah, fix the error.
I should fix the error. Okay, let's do something. Let's do something real quick. So we have seen that the problem is it keeps turning right. So let's first of all remove this. let's first of all remove this right. Let's move this since this is a problem, right? And then understand what we are going to do next. So we know that when it's approaching the obstacle, when it's like less than 50 meters and 50 millimeters, right? It should do something, right? But we cannot keep turning right, so we have to move that part, right? And then we can put something else, right? So we have to put a different loop basically. So you can have a you can put a repeat, right? So it should keep repeating and then make a decision while repeating. So we can have something like um should keep repeating and then make a decision, right? So we can have this here. So let me just put them first and then I'll explain. We can have this here and then we can have so we're supposed to put a decision inside here and then an action here, right? So it's supposed to repeat till something happens, and then it should now um, run whatever is inside here. So what should be inside that? What decision should be made, right? So we can put the decision of if let's say the distance in millimeters is greater. Okay, let me just put this one again. Um, let's use this.
So I can't
Yeah,
find my left side. Like
you
when
can't
I'm trying to do that, if front
you
is
can't find your
30,
what?
left side 50, then I can't find my
I'm not
left
hearing
side.
you.
It's not showing me the option.
You can't find what? You can't find. I'm not hearing you clearly. Andika. Okay, it's not hearing me again. Or is it me? I don't know. So here is supposed to have like a circle block, right? So we can have this again, something like this. So basically, yeah, let me just put it clear, right? Programming or coding, right? It's a thing of just because I cannot teach you to program every single thing, right? You have to be able to use your like you have to be able to think basically. You have to be able to think. You just start small, right? And then keep building up. That's the only way. Right. So let's have this here. Can put greater than we can have like 200. Right. So where I'll explain this line, right? And then we can now put the last one. We can now put the right. Let me even see the code first. I'm looking for the turn 90 degrees here. So I think we can put this one now. It should make sense now. Alright. Yeah. So who understands? Before I explain, who understands? Anybody? Just look at it and just observe. Hope you can see the screen and try to do it on your ends too. Right. So who understands? Who can try before I
That
explain?
I understand a little.
Huh?
I think I understand a little.
Okay. So just tell us what you think you understand.
Okay. Um, since the other one, it just kept on turning right. You added the repeat until block. That means it has to repeat this. Um, like if the distance is greater than 200 mm, like
Okay.
millimeters, then you can also write.
Okay. You can now turn right, but
Yeah. Or else record.
yes. Yeah, that is it. You have an idea. Yeah. So let me just make it clearer for everyone. So basically,
So
we
please,
have
which
people.
playground should we use?
Huh?
Which playground should we use?
Anyone.
Oh,
I'm using the dynamic, right? But this
okay.
thing should run. This thing should run in any playground.
Yes, 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 it's running in
But
mine.
we're trying to build something that should run in anywhere, right? So, is it running on your side? Let
Yes,
me
sir.
explain.
Yes, sir, it's running on my side.
Yeah, so let me explain before I run it on my side. So basically, before we had that, if the distance right is less than 50 meters, that means if it's getting close to the wall, the distance between the object and the wall is less than it's getting less than 50 millimeters. It should turn right. But now we change that. Instead of turning right, why doesn't it keep repeating, like, why doesn't it keep turning right till it finds a distance that is, it finds that the distance is greater than, like, that means what this line means, like, that means there's space to move. I don't even understand. That means the distance between the object, like the wall, is greater than 200. So you should keep turning right until it finds a space that is that the distance is greater than 200. I don't know how to explain better than that. uh, oh god, do you understand? Sorry, do you understand?
I understand.
It's self-explanatory. I don't know how to explain for you to understand from your own end. So, but like, to me, it's self-explanatory. Honestly, to me, it's self-explanatory. So if you don't understand, raise your hand. So those that understand will explain from the way they understood. They will explain it to you. So if you don't understand, raise your hand. Who else? Uh, Tolu, even you, the Python expert.
So my network
Eh?
was not on, so I actually wasn't in it, so I don't know what to do again.
What do you say?
My network has been going up and on, and I wasn't in the
Okay.
meeting most of the time, so I didn't know what
Okay.
to do again.
Okay. So you can just watch the video, sha, but I will explain before the class runs. I will explain from the beginning before the class goes. So access to Lu, who else? Nobody else. Okay. Are you sure? Nobody else? Because I start calling names. So. Flowers, even flowers, even you. Flowers.
Wait, I'm
Okay.
raising my
I
hand
would have
because I
said.
understand.
Eh?
I understand.
Okay. Okay. I saw your hands. That's why. Okay. Omotayo. Omotayo, explain for us. Explain to Tolu. Omotayo, explain to Tolu.
So, the way I understand it
All
is
right.
that
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
um is the distance between the robot is greater than 50.
Okay.
Then if it's less than 200, it turns right.
So if you said if it's what? Sorry, I didn't get the first one.
Greater than.
If it's greater than what?
Mm.
You're cracking, or I don't know. You're cracking.
I said 50.
50.
Yeah,
That's less than. That's less than. That's less
less.
than.
I confused both of
So just calm down and explain. Just take it step by step, step by step, small, small,
them.
step by step. Even myself, I get confused at times.
Is less than 50. Then when it's greater than 100, it comes right. That's what I think.
Okay. Okay. You have an idea. Okay. How about first? How about you?
So what do you say?
First, I can't hear you.
Um, okay. It's just saying that when you start the code,
Right.
since since it's put in the forever block, that means if the distance is less than 50, then um repeat until the distance is greater than 200, then you now turn right.
Repeat what exactly?
I think it's turning right.
Okay. Repeat. Okay. Keep turning right
Yeah,
till when?
greater than 200.
Does anybody else understand? That's good. That's nice.
Right code.
I mean, like I'm asking based on like your explanation now. Does people that didn't understand before they didn't understand? That's what I'm asking now.
Yes, I do.
Tolu, is that you?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Tolu, explain. Explain, Tolu.
Okay. It says that the thing that's less than, and
I'm
if
not
you
hearing
continue.
you. I'm not
Are
hearing
you
you.
hearing me now?
Come closer to your mic.
Okay. Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Yes. So it says that the distance from the card position should be less than 50, and
Okay.
it continues until it's higher than 50, on 200.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get the last part.
I, s- I said that it will continue it, which is the repeat until the distance is higher than 200.
Okay. Okay. You understand. All right. So let's.
Unless, okay.
Yes. I know you understand. I've got what I was looking for. All right. So let's run it now. Let's run and see whether it even gives us more errors. If it gives us more errors, we should be happy to fix, right? Okay. The code is running somewhere. Okay. So let's start again. All right. Okay, sorry, the space. Okay, we have to understand that the space in this place. So there is a space here. This is not an obstacle. There is no barrier here. Do you understand? Are we with me?
Yes, sir.
At this point in this call, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
you. Yes, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes,
Did
sir.
you did you hear the last thing I said? What did I say? What did I say last? What did I say last?
You said that the space is not an obstacle.
Yes, I said that this where this green box is, right? This there is a space there. Let me use another color. Let me do this yellow stuff on my screen. So there is, let me use white, no, purple. Yeah. So basically, here there is a space here, right? So there is no barrier in this place, unlike the other sides, right? So when it turned, it saw a space and then entered. So let me try another. Let me try it again. Okay, there's no even space to. Okay, all right. Oh, that's another issue. Who has spotted the issue? The code is running, right? The code is running. Only that the code is running. Only that it has spotted. It has spotted two places that there was space, right? It's supposed to spot here and here. But now, okay, let's use another map. Let's see. All right. I think it's the map that is the problem. Ah, okay. It's the maze that is the problem. This one
Yeah.
should run. Okay. Let's use another. Let's use another playground. Right. Um. Let's use another. Which should we use?
The do the shape
Yeah.
the shape tracer.
Shape tracer.
Yeah. Sounds fair.
All right. Hope he has obstacles.
There does. Oh, you're
Okay.
looking for that.
I'm looking for obstacles. Yeah. I'm looking for where this. But let's just try this one first. And then we can also use another format shell. We can use colors too, right?
Yeah.
So in case the color doesn't run, we can actually add colors and then make it trace those colors. So it's just all about it's about experimenting, right? It's about experimenting. Let's see this one. It will definitely run here. It will definitely run. I don't know if we can add our own obstacles. I don't know if we can add our own, right? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let me try and see if I can add an obstacle. Or let's use a I don't know. Should I give it as a take home assignment? Should I use it as a take home assignment instead? Then I'll just show you everything you need to do. Then you can take it home. Right? I'll give you something to take home and do, or we should just do everything here. So what do you think? Would you like to experiment the colors by yourself, or we should treat it here? Ah, wow.
And I think we should do it.
We should do it here, but you don't like stress. Sorry, the server is down. God, I beg you. So guys, let me check. Okay. Sorry for the language. Okay, so let's proceed, right? Let's proceed. So I really want, because why I really want you guys to actually get this right, because on your final, on your tech fair, you have to choose a project to do, right? From this, right, or from the web, or from there are four options, right? So till we get there, so I wanted you guys to have like an idea so that you can actually do something yourself from here. Right. So let me see if I can take another example. Let's come from another angle so that we can, you know. So what should we do? What should I do? Because I build based on what do you want us to build? Let's start simple, right? Why is everyone so quiet? What's going on today? You did sleep well, or you woke up at the wrong side of the bed? Yeah. Why is everyone quiet today now?
That's actually a bit confusing.
What do you say?
It's actually a bit confusing.
It's a bit confusing, right? Yeah, I promise you, it wasn't like I already gave you heads up of what to expect, of what to expect, right? So it's not always easy, right? But it's just if you practice it, it won't be difficult for you. It's just for you to practice, right? It was never easy. I never promised you it was going to be easy, like I said before, right? Especially like when we did it yesterday, and I told you that you need to actually understand how looks work and how I said it yesterday, right? Didn't I say yesterday? See, I told you that the modern world programming, right, is built on loops. So if you don't really understand loops, right, you won't actually have an idea of like how to actually build something yourself. So it's just left for you to, you know, just practice, right? Practice. Just start fresh. Okay, let's start fresh. Let's start fresh. Let's start fresh. Let's see. Let me see if I can just um. Let me see if I can. I think I was bringing too many complex stuff at once. All right, but I was trying to bring up everything we learned. We've done the while loop. We've done the ills and else, and then we've done just while and if and else. There's nothing much here. You get. So it's just using that concept now to actually do something, to actually build something. All right. So just bring, that if an else condition is just simply uh, if you want, okay, if, then there's a decision after the if, right? So we can have, if this is this, or if this is equal to this, like we did it yesterday, right? If this is equal to this, right? Or if this is greater than this is less than this. We all did this thing yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday on Python? Strong, strong guy. So if this is equal to this, or if this is greater than or less than this, right? Then, but in Python there's no then per se, sha, but if this is equal to this in Python, you have that colon, right? And then you have do this, right? So I'm giving it again. Here we said repeat until. That means this is another loop. This is another loop inside, right? So you have repeat until. I think I should add another forever again. It's the same thing, sha. So you have a repeat until, yeah, and then if it doesn't, when it's, don't, please don't get confused, or don't get confused, right? Don't get confused. Understand it in steps. So we have if the distance is less than 50, then do this, right? So this is the main thing we're looking at. This block inside the if. This block inside the if. Let me share my mouse. So we're looking at this, right? This particular block. So if the distance is less than 50, repeat this. right? Repeat this and okay, repeat this, repeat this. What is inside the repeat is this. So we are repeating this in particular, this blue one, right? Repeat turn for 90 degrees until, do you understand? So you're repeating what is inside the repeat block until this has been achieved. Do you understand? So if this block has been achieved, this block has been achieved, this block has been achieved, then do this one. If okay, okay, yes. So if this block has been achieved, right? Do this one, this blue one, right? Until this one has been achieved. If not, if all this has not been achieved, then do this one. That's just the entire analogy, right? So it's just for you to bring that idea now into reality. I don't know how to explain more than that, though, honestly. Right? I don't know how to explain more than that. Okay, let me take out some things. It's because there are too many blocks. Let me do something more simpler. So we did the this thing, yes, we did the move forward one yesterday, right? So let's do that one again. And I'll start adding them small small. So let's remove this one for now. Let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. Because I want to really make you if you don't understand this, we can't even move forward. We can't even go forward, right? We can't go further. Right? So this particular block, right? Is more like calling a variable. This front distance in millimeter is a variable in this particular context. So it's saying if the front distance is less than 50, so it's acting as a sensor. The front distance is a sensor, right? Front distance is a sensor, and then in millimeters it's more like the distance itself. The uh, the the uh, the units basically, and then if this is less than this, right? What should happen when this is less than this? That's just this line. What should happen when this is less than this? So you run this, run whatever is inside here. Else, that means if this is not less than this, keep doing this one. That's what else means. Keep doing this, right? I don't know. I don't know. What should we do? What should we build? I don't know if I've tried my best to make it as easy as possible. But if you're not understanding, we can take another example. We can take another example. Please, whoever did this other drawing should take it out. Whoever did this other drawing should take it out, please. Let me share my screen. Okay, now. So, do you understand the explanation I just gave? Please say something. Please, please, I'm begging you.
Yeah. Yes, sir, you understand.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
raise your hand. Raise your hand if you understand. Raise your hand if you understand. If I don't see the majority's hand, that means we're still struggling to get it. Just five. At least it's progress. We had two before. Now we have five. We have six now. Okay. Others. Christian, I've got you. Stop drawing on my screen. Stop drawing on my
Wow.
screen, Christian.
Stop drawing on it.
Christian, I'll not want you again. Stop drawing on my screen. Who else? Adikan. You're still having wait, why are you having difficulties? Should we take another
Oh,
example?
oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm actually okay. But like,
Yeah,
but
reason.
like my problem is
Reason.
that oh, I should raise my hand. My problem is that whenever this if from distance in it's not giving me the less than sign. It's only giving me the greater
So
than sign
because you
after.
are not selecting, you are supposed to select the decision first before you put this from distance, this
Wait,
variable
how?
inside the hole. So you first of all select the decision. This is the decision. This is the decision, right? This particular one. Can you see this one?
Yeah,
So this is the decision you're selecting. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I I
Yes.
I, I did that.
Let me remove it first. So you select this one first, right?
Yeah,
Then you select this inside this zero. Then you can change the operator here.
I did that, but like for the first two operators, it's just giving me a dash. But I can see the other two operators. I don't know why.
Let me see your screen.
Okay. Oh, don't worry. It fixed itself.
It has fixed.
Yeah, it fixed itself.
Okay. Any other problem?
Oh no, 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 it's working well.
Okay. Who
Is
else?
it,
If you need clarifications, let's get this. Let me help you out. I want to make sure that everybody understands. If you need clarifications, right? Headache. I have headache. Felicitas, I'm learning from you since you came. Eh? I'm sorry, this is not HTML. Is it that likes asking? Is it that likes asking with HTML? I mean, if it's CSS. Felicitas, are you with us? Rikechi, are you with us? I think you left and came back. Or am I breaking? Am I breaking? Can you hear me well?
No, sir,
Can
we can
everybody
hear
hear?
you.
Okay, so that means it's from them. They are not with us. Their device is with us, but they are not with us. Okay, so does that mean that you can do something like this on your own? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know now.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
you can replicate what I did. Like, if I take down, let me take down all the codes. Let me take down all the codes, right? Rikechi, do you understand? I wanted to hear your voice. If I take down everything, right, you can replicate what I just did, like from scratch. That's what I mean. And you understand the logic. Because if you don't understand the logic, how would you want to actually type it yourself? So if that's why it's even better that you're even using block because like I wonder how typing would have been, right? It would have been way more complex. But like you have to actually know what to type. You get you, okay, that's fine. You get you. But you understand, right? So you can do it yourself. Can you Omotayo, can you do it yourself from the scratch? This is a very, very basic very basic, simple script. Can you do it yourself from the scratch? Password, Tolu,
Yes, sir.
Akan. Can you do it from can you do it yourself from scratch? Yeah?
Sir,
Tolu, can you do it yourself?
can I
Do it yourself. Can you do it by yourself?
can I what, sir? I can't hear you.
I said, can you like write the code yourself from scratch, like from the beginning?
Yes, sir.
You understand it well, like you can do it yourself.
Yes.
So if I give you something else to take home and do, you can do it. You can
Sir?
experiment. Can you experiment? Like
Sir?
can you experiment? You have to fix
Yeah.
your network.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um so should we treat another example or we should tweak this one? we should tweak this one a bit, or we should treat an entirely different example. Hmm? Please say something. Say something.
Very new example.
Okay, let me give one more example. So let me, I don't know which should we use. Should we do should we use the bumper should we use the bumper sensor, or should we do the eye one but with colors? Which one? So just type in the chat which one you want. Okay, let me, somebody should write the two, and then if you want one, you okay, let me type it. So we'll have the bumper, that's with the bumper with touch, and then we'll have the eye with the color, the eye. So anyone, if you're selecting one, just react to the one you want. React to the one you want, so that we can, so I know the one to take, and then we'll take the assignments. Please react. I don't know what's wrong with everybody's network. I don't know if you guys are hearing me clearly. But like, some people are having difficulty hearing me. They will hear me
Yeah,
now. I have
I
to
can hear
shout.
you, sir.
I have to shout before you hear me clearly. Eh. So select one, please. In the next like 20 seconds, just select. So, I need at least 10 selections, because why am I just having three when there are like 10 people in this class? Because like some people just will just join the call and then go and I'll go and play, or go and eat. Because me, I cannot see people. Oh. So select. Okay, so we have all agreed to do the bumper, right? They touched, right? So let me share my screen. So you want to say something?
No, sir, sorry.
Okay. Okay, so let's do the bumper, right? So let's start with when started, right? When started. Then we'll add the forever block so that it runs indefinitely. So it will be while true. Where is it? While true. So then we'll have the if and else. So what is expected, right? What is expected first of all is that the car should keep driving forward, right? And then when it physically hits a wall, if it bumps into a wall, right? Then it should trigger the bumper sensor, and then it should reverse, right? It should reverse like 20 millimeters, and then turn to like a clear wall, and then keep driving. And that's just the idea. So let's see how I can implement that. So uh, uh, if let's see if else. So you just be doing it on your side. So if else,
February.
if the bumper is pressed,
There.
who's that?
That's it. Which
Yeah.
playground am
Which anyone you want to use, anyone you want to use. Honestly, so yeah, I mean, I'll add an or condition. All right. So this should run. Should run from if if I'm right, if I'm trying to be clear, they should run. So can we see the code? Can we see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's. So do you understand the code base? Like with your just think of it like just try to understand it step by step, right? Try to decode it like your own understanding. in your own understanding. Then I'll explain. Right, so if you notice, I said something unfamiliar here, which is an or. Right, so I'll explain that. I just want you to like think about it. Just think about it. Okay, can I go on to explain? Can I go on to explain? Christian, Christian, I was supposed to take another example, right? So I said you should choose which example I should do. So people choose bumper with touch. So that's what we are taking an example on bumper with touch. Right, so you go and do yours at home. So should I explain? If I should explain, raise your hand.
So this is
All right. So basically, from the beginning, right? You already know the forever loop now. You should run indefinitely, right? And then we now have the if else. So if left bumper is pressed, that means if the left bumper gets pressed, like if it touches a surface, that's what press means in this scenario. If it touches a surface, right? That is if the left side of the car touches the surface, right? Then or if the right side touches the surface, that's what this all means. So if this or this should happen, right? Then reverse. That's what drive reverse means. So reverse for 50 millimeters. So just go back for 50 millimeters and then turn right to 90 degrees and keep driving forward. Is that okay?
yes, sir.
Turn right for 90 degrees. But if this condition are met, then keep driving forward. That's what it means. Keep driving. Keep driving. Right. So is it so complex? I don't know. I'm just feeling for you guys.
No, no,
Is it
it's
too,
not.
it's not complex. Okay, so let's run it. Let's, um, let's try the maze one. So it's supposed to react when it hits. Okay, let me use an open space. I think that will make more sense in this case. Let's use an open space. So instead of it to just turn right like that, to first reverse before turning. That's just the idea. Unlike the other one that uses a. Do you see that? So the one we did before, yeah, it was using a distance sensor, so it didn't have to get to the wall to actually make a decision, right? But this one has to actually hit the wall first before it makes a decision. So that's just the idea. So we can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
We can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Please,
Yes, sir.
please answer. Unmute your mic and speak.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, so it hits the wall,
Yes, sir.
reverse, and something keeps moving. So you can actually go, you can actually invest for a longer period. Let's make it 200. So like you can actually see the reverse movements. Let's start again.
Uh, please, I can't see the code. Could I just see the code a little bit?
Sorry, hold on. So that's just the idea. So initially, right? Initially, I wanted, uh, and also if you can see the code base, you see where all the codes are running. Like it will highlight on the. So you can see that when started is highlighted, that means it's running, right? And then you can see where it's having the reverse function, and then you can see when it's turning right, it's to highlight. Right. So initially, you're supposed to actually have done this. We're supposed to have learned embedded systems, right? You're supposed to have learned embedded systems, so they actually do it like in a real world scenario. Like you're supposed to have actually built the car itself, right? But this is we're virtual, right? This is online, so there's no way to have been possible, right? But this is the code that runs on. This is just like a live view of what your code would have done in the real world. So this is it. This is it in 3D. So that's just the idea, right? So I don't know.
So please, how did you make it go into 3D mode?
I just the camera, the last tap this
Oh,
yeah, the corner one. Yeah. So that's just the idea, right? So you can actually use so if you want to, let me just explain how you do the color one. I think you take that one as the assignment, right? So you want to do the color one, right? Okay, let me give you as an assignment. Let me give you as an assignment. So you take that one home. You take that one home. So you see it's hitting the bumper, and then it's I'm waiting for a part that just the left side hits. It's not. I want just the left side. Okay, but so should I explain? Should I give you hints for the color one, or you gonna explore? I prefer you go and explore it yourself. Should I give hints?
Yes.
If you like hints, hints like should I give a hint for the color? Should I give a hint
oh.
on
No.
on how you on how you do the color one? So this one is more like the camera from the front angle, right? So it's simple. It's not really complex. So well, let me just give you an idea of what you should do. So for the color one, basically, we just use the one the we use uh the app and the down I say down eye sensor. So let me show you where you find it. So this is it. Yeah. So this is the eye, right? So this is what you use. So you so it's supposed to let me give it as assignment. So I'll paste the assignments here, right? And then I'll see this is on the board. I hope you understand this one before I even give the assignment. So, hope you understand this one. All your
Yes, sir.
assignments, all your assignments, you'll soon see all the results. It's just that I don't know, it's having difficulties uploading it. I don't know why. You will see all the assignments you've been doing. You'll see the results, right? I'm so all of you are so eager, so you will see the results. But we understand this one, right? Thank you. What is what is this for? Okay, so your assignment now, right? Your assignment. Yes, the assignment for me, hope you are on the call because I don't want. Who is this now? So your assignment for me basically is that you are going to the goal basically is just for you to guide the car right through the maze using colors on the floor instead of hard coding the turns or so you're going to use colors on the floor to like guide the car through the maze, right? So you are going to have the green marker, the blue marker, and the red marker, right? So I don't know how to put it in a, let me put okay. Yeah, so are you with me? So it's simple, right? The assignment is simple. So just write a program or using the block, right, that uses the down eye color sensor to navigate the robot or the car to the end of the maze, like using that maze format we did yesterday, right? Yeah, the maze assignment I gave. But now you're going to use color
So I
sensor.
said write a program that uses what?
There is this down eye color sensor. It's on your block. It's on the blocks. So write that program, right? Use the Dix Maze playground, and then you should use color to actually navigate the cars, to navigate the car to the finish line, right? So is that okay? I think I should give two. So you select one and go. My data be this. They come. Tolu, you have a question?
No, sir, you said we should raise our hand.
Huh?
Before you said we should raise our hand.
For what? I've forgotten.
I forgot to put it down, sorry.
Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's the assignment, sure. But if there's a change, just look out for your Google Classroom, right? If I decide to change it, you'll see it there. So look out for your Google Classroom. You'll see the assignments. I might choose to give two for you to select one. I might choose to give two for you to do two, and then I choose to give just one, right? So right now I'm not in that position to actually set. I don't have the questions ready yet, right? But that's the one I just gave now will be there, right? So it might just be that one, right? Or it may be that and another one, or it may be another one. I might change it to something else. So just look out for your Google Classroom. Is that okay? You do know. All right, yeah. So that's it. Any other question before we close? That was all for today. So I have to sort out something. Any other question? Any clarification? Any guide? You want guide? You want help? Maybe there's some parts I didn't understand clearly, or maybe there's a question you want to confirm. Just unmute your mic. All right. I'll close the recording by 12.
So please, so please, how are you going to do that color store?
The colors.
Yeah,
Uh, you said you didn't need
yeah.
help now.
Uh, don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, but don't use AI.
No, I would.
Yeah. So I want you to actually,
Okay.
but just know that you're going to make use of the down eye. Let me show you the
Maybe
down eye. Down eye.
oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. So you make use of this. Uh, come out. Yeah. You make use of this. Just know that you're going to make use of this. Just know that I don't know how you do it, right? But just you make use of this. Yeah. This setting eye. Yeah. Any other question?
Uh, so, so you said the question you gave now, what is it really the question that we should check Google Classroom later, right?
Yeah, it will be there. It will be there. It will
Okay,
be
okay.
there. This stuff will be there. Yeah.
Okay.
Just you might receive another one to add to this one, or you may just
Oh,
receive this one on the Google Classroom.
okay, okay,
Yeah. Or I might tweak this one a bit, but just know that there'll be color. There'll be color in it. Just know.
okay, okay. Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can we
So
also
how
use
to
like
eh?
instead we should use
Can
the
we also
down
use
eye, front eye.
you can use front eye. You can use front eye. You can use front eye. So how I wanted to submit it, I didn't mention. Let me check if there's a way you can you generate a PDF. I wanted to submit it basically is let me check if the format is okay to submit. Okay, yes. So when you're done coding it, right? You see this share button. You see the share button. I think there should be another way. You can save there are two ways, Sha. You can save it, you can save us here, or you can share here, right? So if you click the share, you write your name. In fact, use the share, use the two of them, sir. So yeah, you write your name. You can write your name, yeah, whatsoever, and then you can put the assign the anything that you might want to add, like explain it in these notes, right? Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Then this is the format I wanted. This is what it should look like. Let me show what the assignment should look like here. Look at the chat section. Look at the chat section. Can I see it on the chat section? Huh? Can you see it? Please, can you see it? Just unmute your mic if you can see it.
Yeah, I
Yes, sir,
can
we
see.
can.
Yeah, so just open it and then you see the format. So what I want to see is your name, the assignment, like what you did exactly, and then whether it's one or two, because I might give two. So you specify, and then you tell me what exactly you did in the description box. Yeah, that's it. So till see you guys. So have a wonderful. Let me record. Have a wonderful weekend, right? So just stay tuned. I don't know. I might sort out your scores issue to, this weekend, right? So I'm sending it to the assignments. I'm sending assignments to Google Classroom today. Yeah, I'm sending it today. Right. Um, Christian, any other issue?